everybody? Vagran Gaming, rolling with the Virulence Sniper again, level 28, and I'm getting a fanboy a little bit. This match was so much fun. I've got the other sniper there, set as my focus target. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name every time I try to say it, I butcher it. I'm just going to call him the Apostle. But me and the Apostle, we pretty much lock it down. Got Swtor caster going there, so you can see all the moves as I'm using them, so I can focus on just rambling. And I slip up a couple of times. I'm still learning the ropes, but the damage is real on this class. Got the dots on him, hit him with Cull. Look at that. He's done. Now I'm looking for another target. I started off doing a little bit of tactical play. Like, I saw the ball carrier coming up, so got on the other side of the acid, and I parked. That way nobody could leap to me. And as he comes up the ramp, hunker down, hit my knockback, and I figured if he wants to, he can pass and I can run this in. But on the other hand, everybody was focusing on me instead, and they were ignoring him. Although when he got bumped back, then I was a little disappointed that he didn't pass to me. It looks like he got knocked back twice. Then he makes the pass. Now at this point, because I've been hanging out there so long, I'm in rough shape. Pop my dodge, pop my med packs. I used my Stunbreaker, which I was nervous about doing it, but I was so close to the end zone I thought it was worth it, and then I died like right on the line, which was really disappointing. So, respawning, and I'm gonna run right back out. Gonna park next to the Apostle, and me and him, we're gonna wreck people. This was so much fun. Like, we're just dishing out punishment left and right. So many people grouped up. I hit suppressive fire, and I think at the point in time I still had the utility for the 25% damage buff on it. So I'm just spraying bullets everywhere. Now I'm starting to go into a single target mode. Another one bites the dust. This guy's on me. But between me and the Apostle, he doesn't last long. We're serving out beatings to everybody. We're like the Acolyte Protection Agency for you, for you World Wrestling Entertainment fans that remember Farouk in the APA, and him and Bradshaw. Those two used to just destroy anything that moved. And we're dishing out so much punishment. They barely had a chance to stop our ball runner because we're just locking it down. I mean, just look at these numbers coming off of people. I'm loving this. This is probably the match that really solidified that, yeah, I'm not switching back to Marksman for a while. I mean, I love hitting Cull on people. Also, as a quick note, I threw a diversion there. One of the bigger attacks that Commandos get is full auto at this point because we're still in the Lowbie tier. So by throwing the gas canister on him there, it lowers their accuracy. So if he does try to pop that on me, it's probably going to miss. And that's just more backup. So this Commando goes down low, and he was actually pretty smart with his positioning. Like, he would use the pipe to block the line of sight, so I couldn't really fire back. The only downside was he can't really do much either, because the way the class works, for most of his big attacks, he needs at least two... actually, at least for grab rounds, like 1.4 seconds. So, he can't really hurt me either. That's why I just changed my attention and started going back to focus firing off of the Apostle there. Although when he popped off to use full auto, that's when I knew he was serious, and I jumped down. And, well, you can see for yourself how that turned out. Didn't really need the health, but it was there. So, grab that. And now I'm going to get back into position to back up our ball runner by doing some sweet peeling action. So we're just dishing out big damage. Got my first dot. I think it should be lining up for my grenade. There's the corrosive grenade. Started on the Cull there. He died, so now we're moving on to our next target. Both dots are set, the dart and the grenade. Snipe just to killing some time so I can use the Cull. Down he goes. Next one's up. Got the dart. Got the grenade. Popping the Cull. And with some extra focus fire from Apostle there, he's down. Gorgeous. So now moving on. Getting a little bit aggressive here. But part of the reason, again, is they're focusing. Some of them are focusing on me and not the ball carrier, basically. So that works out half decent. Using some knockbacks to create some more distance, and now he's just ignoring the ball carrier altogether and focusing on me. And this time I noticed that my health is almost gone, so I'm trying to make my way to a health pot. Now there was a couple of them up on this tier, but I figured it was safer to go for this one. You drop down in the middle, and you walk straight across. I've tried to get to this health pack a couple of times and missed, and that was a little embarrassing. So it was partially just to make sure that I could actually do it. That way when I'm in a pinch, and that's the health pack I need to run for, I'll be able to pull it off. So it looks like we've got 3 or 4 people still in the end zone. Like, there's only basically 2 of us doing this, but they were so focused on killing us snipers that we just started pumping out crazy damage. And I'm getting charged by a level 36 Guardian. I'm trying to keep him back a little bit. And then once the fire started going through and the call really set in, he changed his mind and made an about face. So now he's out of the picture. So now we're going to switch targets to this Commando. And we fought a lot. There was a lot of sniper on Commando action in this war zone, which was fun. On my screen it bugged out. I couldn't tell which direction he was going in. And I assumed he was going for a health pot, so that's why I hit the stun. And then when I shifted the camera I realized there wasn't one. But I figured when a ranged guy charges you like that, they're either trying to get close enough to stun you, or they're trying to run to something else. And that's why I just went for the stun myself, because I figured I'll stun him before he gets me, or gets to the health pack. New target, pumping out damage. Nice 19k crit. That's a beautiful thing. And it does take a second to set up your dots, which is why it's good to try to line up your dot spreading so you can switch targets rapidly. But I don't mind a couple of seconds, especially when there's another sniper up top that's just pumping out damage. So now we're going to be back side by side again, the way it should be. Brothers in arms fighting side by side. We get a guy coming up to us on the pipe, knockback. It's going to take him a little while to catch back up if he decides to climb back up here again. But in the meantime, it looks like he's taking on that commander that I bumped off, and I'm covering the commanders that are towards the end zone. And I noticed him firing some shots on me. It looks like he put a couple of his dots on. And I think we're both of us snipers are on him now, both the Apostle and I. And his health is just gone. Now I'm getting pelted with pebbles, and he follows that up with a force quake. I pop my adrenals, and now I'm going to start shooting back, and let's see how this goes. Because he's level 31, I'm 28, and bam. Although I'm pretty sure the Apostle helped finish that guy off, because it looked like a bullet just whizzed in from off screen and dropped him. So now we're going to be back to pressuring the end zone. Firing in on the Guardian. Apostle's joining in. This guy's going to be in a world of trouble. Looks like he popped a Saber Ward and then got punted. So now I'm having a little bit of trouble targeting him. And he's working his way up the ramp. So I switched targets to the Commando. I'm shifting the camera to keep an eye on him. So he's still coming after me, and it looks like the dots did a decent amount of damage in the meantime. So I popped my hunker down just in case, although I don't think he has his force push yet. I didn't want to risk it, because I don't really remember when Guardians get that. And now between the two of us, he's down. And again, man, this was a blast. I haven't seen... I'm going to try this once. Apolstoles. See, I can't do it. This is the only match I can remember that we were in together. And I sincerely hope I run into this guy again, because it was a field day teaming up with him. Whatever he's doing, I hope he's doing big things. Because, like, we're just taking everybody down. There goes another one. It looks like he got him with his takedown. And this actually works out, because you've got the two of us just pumping out damage in every which direction. And the rest of our team ran the ball, and it worked out great. So, that was a ton of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. And I threw up Swtor caster kind of hastily, so I had to fight with it to get that out of the way. I'm going to toss a vote to the objectives for the ball runner, and look at that damage. Look at that sweet, sweet, beautiful damage. Thanks for watching.